I already said this, but I feel like something is going to go wrong and they're not going to be able to map it for some reason. I think they just did the smoke test, and apparently the engine's a bit smoky. There's a lot of smoke coming out of the exhaust. There's everything that seems to go wrong in this car. So I floored it in 5th gear, boost kicked in for probably 3 or 4 seconds, and then all of a sudden I heard just a bang. Okay, I just want to say straight away, I'm actually quite nervous for this. I already said this, but I feel like something is going to go wrong and they're not going to be able to map it for some reason. Hopefully it'll be okay. We'll just have to find out when we get there, but I'm also quite ill as well. So a 2-hour drive there, going to be absolutely shattered by the time we get there, but yeah, let's just get going and get straight into this. Let's just hope this goes okay. I'm not going to do any of these scenic music shots because there seems to be like no music on YouTube at the moment, like no copyright free music. There's probably 2 or 3 different channels where I would go to get my music and I could rely on them, but now they've stopped uploading, so sort of can't. Anyway, yeah, we're on our way, we're 46 minutes away. I'm going to talk a little bit about the map and just a refresh of what the car is like. So if you want to see the mod list, it'll be in the description, as well as at the end of the video. The problems I have with this car, I pretty much fixed the rough idle because I'm pretty sure the PCV hoses were really flimsy and they kept like collapsing on themselves. So I replaced one of the main ones with a solid bit of silicone, and that helped it a little bit. And then I don't know if this actually made a difference or not. Yeah, someone made a comment on one of my videos saying that my coil pack looks a bit high. And so I then opened up on it, I tried to squish it in, but it wouldn't go in. So I opened it up, looked inside, couldn't see anything, and I looked at the coil and noticed there was this bit of rubber, this weird little bit of rubber sitting in the coil pack. So I was like, what the hell is that? Is that part of the coil pack? Is my coil pack broken? So then I asked on the Facebook page, and it's apparently the spark plug socket. So the socket that you actually use to take the spark plug out, that is that apparently. So I have no idea how this didn't completely fuck up my car, but yeah, sure, I mean, it's out now, and the coil pack now sits lower. So anyway, and then the other problem was I still get this a lot when I'm gently on the accelerator after I change gear from like 2nd to 3rd at a slow speed, put my foot gently back on the accelerator, the car would then build boost and then dump the boost without me ever changing anything. So I told them that and they said, yeah, well, you can have a look and probably fix it. So hopefully they can sort everything out. I feel like absolute shite, but I'm not going to cancel because I've been waiting for this day forever. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so we just got here and we are surrounded by just modded cars everywhere. There's Mark 4, VXR, Polo GTI, Mark 2 I think, can't tell. Between Mark 1s and the Mark 2s, but yeah. I'm just gonna go inside, speak to them, we'll see what happens. Apparently, I think they just did the smoke test, and apparently the engine's a bit smoky. They're going to have a quick look, but it's kind of a good thing, because hopefully it's just a small leak, because that would then be the issue, I guess. But, yeah. Alright, so as you just saw, there was a lot of smoke coming out of the exhaust. I just spoke with a guy and he said it could be anything. It could be the oil pump or it could be the valve stem seals, and they both sound like they're massive jobs, so it's not looking good. It's everything that seems to go wrong in this car. Okay, so it has been mapped, but because of the all the smoke, it could be, well, when he actually did the map run, there was less smoke. It stopped smoking as well. I don't think I got it though, annoyingly, so I didn't realise he was actually mapping it. But yeah, so the map made 228 brake horsepower, which is a huge jump from what it was before. Foot-pound of torque is 304, so that's a big jump. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this feels like. But the best thing to do is to take it to a garage and get everything inspected, basically, and then I can come back for the extra to push it all the way, because he held back a bit because of the leak. But yeah. Okay, first drive. I haven't actually boosted it properly yet, but it did wheel spin a little bit, and I didn't really mean it to. It feels different. It's like throttle. You need to be a bit more gentle on the throttle. So, yeah, 228 and 304 foot-pound of torque. Just doing a little push, so it did go up to like 7 or 8 psi. Now it's like 21, and the turbo is a lot louder. That sounds so weird. We had a bit of a situation earlier on the motorway in 5th gear. I thought I'd tried pulling it, so I floored it in 5th gear. Boost kicked in for probably 3 or 4 seconds, and then all of a sudden I heard just a bang. So there was a bang and then a loss of power, but it didn't completely die. It was just, I pulled over to the hard shoulder and it was about to stall. It was like idling fine, then stalling and blah blah blah. So I'm just sitting there thinking, oh my god, this happened again, hasn't it? I'm just having like major flashbacks from the last time I broke down, and all I could think in my mind was that, well, that's it then, isn't it? The engine's like fucked. The engine's gone. That's all I thought it was, because a bang and then no power. I opened the engine bay and it turns out it was an intercooler pipe had just popped off. I didn't get to have much fun on the way home. It was just making sure I actually get home. I need to just replace or try to tighten up the hose clamps as much as they go, or find strong hose clamps or something that will actually hold the silicone hoses on there a bit better. I don't want it popping off every time. So I can't really tell how the car is because I didn't get really to drive it that much, but I always thought that apparently 300 foot-pound of torque is like the limit you're going to want to push these cars before like it bends rods or pistons or whatever, it blows your engine. But obviously being above 300 at 304, maybe it's just making sure that the power curve is slightly, it's smooth. Where is it? Looking at this, it seems really smooth, I think. So yeah, I mean, it's like a really smooth power curve, which, yeah, I guess that's good. I'm not sure what the bottom one is, lambda. Bottom lambda looks really fucked. I don't know what that means though. That one looks fine, I guess. So yeah, there you go. 228.56. So whoever was closest to that, you get a free, what did I say, sticker. So whoever got close to that, your name will be on screen now. So yeah, message me for a free sticker. But yeah, obviously it's not the figures I was hoping for, because to be honest, I didn't think they'd even want to map it, because the first run that they did that I showed you guys, it was just smoky as hell. There was just so much smoke, so I thought that's it. That's like the turbo fucked, that's the valve seals or whatever it is. I'm happy they managed to actually map it, but basically what I need to do now is send my car into the garage, basically take the head off the engine to make sure, I don't know, it's a big job. It could get worse. I don't know if it will get worse. I'm sort of stuck now, because if I'm gonna get that repaired, then I might as well, like, while the engine's in pieces, I may as well get it forged and actually build the engine again, but then that's over like $1,000, and then for all of it, it's over like, it's just under $2,000. But that's annoyed me a little bit, whatever the hell's smoking. But basically what I'm just going to do in the next few days is just make sure that the engine and all of the hoses and everything, all the hose clamps are super tight. Just basically replace any of the hoses which look slightly split or slightly worn or whatever. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed the results. I'm a little bit disappointed. If the car was running like 100%, he would have pushed it. So 228 is holding back basically. But I'm just sad that I didn't get to boost it because of the intercooler pipe, but whatever, we'll get that tightened up and fixed and we'll go on a proper drive. Thanks for watching guys, again leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.